Well, everybody, literally just at HQ here, having a wee cup of tea, and Big Jimmy, as you can see, hiding over in the corner there. I'm with Johnny here. He's not that important, but we really have someone very important with us today, and that's Maggie. And the reason we're doing this, and Jimmy has organised it for Saturday, and we're getting behind it, is really for Maggie. Is that correct, James?
Oh, that's right.
Pretty much in a roundabout way. Yep. And the very bottom line in this here, yourself, Johnny's big mates.
Yep.
And I remember there was a little bit of bad news came to you one evening. You were actually here.
That's right.
In this very building. And I was like, what is wrong with you? His face dropped like a lurgan spade, as they talk about. Mm-hmm. So, Maggie, I'm going to ask you, and it's very brave of you for coming and talking to us, what was that bad news that night?
I have brain cancer.
Now, I don't know a lot about these things, like just like, is there like a technical name for it for those smarter people?
Tumour. What was the proper name for it?
Medulloblastoma.
A medulloblastoma.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And what happened?
They cut it out. Well, I fell down the stairs to start off, and then we went to the hospital because my mum thought I was concussed. Turns out, no, I'm concussed.
You thought you were concussed?
Yeah,
what did you do? Did you hit
fell down the
someone?
stairs and whacked my head off the wall.
Oh, okay. So this was messing you up.
Yeah, and then I was all wobbly, and so my mum was like, "Oh, she might have a concussion. Let's go to the doctor." And then it just escalated.
So literally, so like, and I'm not, you were literally living life. Did you tell me earlier on playing rugby a day?
She played rugby that night.
That night.
Mm-hmm. So you'd come home from a rugby match. You thought you were just had a bit of a slip and a fall, and you were literally, I was playing rugby, and
me and my sister were walking down the stairs, and I thought I just tripped over something. I just fell down, and I was like, "I'm fine." Went and played rugby, and then the next day, my mum was like, "Your balance is all messed up."
Wow. So then, you said it was a normal Friday evening
Just
at work?
a normal Friday evening at work, and Helen had took her to get a scan, and Helen rang me and just gave us the bad news that the doctors had diagnosed a brain tumour from a CT scan. Took her straight up to the Royal, and that was it. You were in then. She got surgery 12th October, day before her 13th birthday. She got her surgery and got it removed. She spent, 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks in hospital then after that. And she's done well, she lost her balance a little and it affected her eyesight a little. Then got back onto her feet again, and then we headed off to Manchester, had proton beam therapy. And facilities and the care we got was...
Sounds like something you'd see in Star Trek.
It was like that. If you'd have seen the facilities, it was second to none. It was...
Wow.
The machine's massive.
It's such a facility they have there for doing it. And then we came home. We spent Christmas over in Manchester. The whole family came out. We all stayed. And then we came home at the start of January. And then she had a little break and then started chemo up in Belfast. And that went on for a brave while, didn't it, Maggie? It went on for, 10 months?
So you were just saying there, just to recap, so this all happened a year ago past.
Yep.
So you've basically, from that diagnosis now, we're practically, because we're in November now, we would say 13 months is practically almost past.
She finished her treatment 16th of October and got her line out last week. So.
Fighting fit?
Something like that.
Something like that. It's going to take time.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
A bit better than I was.
This man over here tells me of the heart of a lion, you just keep going and you never want to give in. So, isn't that great? So, what's the story? What happens now? Because it's adversity. You're dealing with it. You're just finished treatment. Like that's only from we made this sitting here. It's like 2 weeks ago, nearly, maybe 3 weeks ago. So was it just you building back up slowly?
Yeah. I'm going to start going back to school maybe next week. A wee bit every day, a wee bit, and then just building it up. And after Christmas, I'll go back all the time.
Oh, wow. And then do you have to keep going for checkups and?
Yeah, I'm going, at the minute, I'm going up every week to check my bloods because I'm not that long after treatment.
Yeah.
And then then I'm getting an MRI scan, and then it'll be every 6 months.
So this is it's been a tough journey for you, and this is why, sort of together and alongside James, and we've come and involved now as well. That's why we're trying to do something. And I know you guys really wanted to try and just do something to give a little back, because as you were just saying there, from thinking you fell down the stairs on a normal Friday evening to the whole world just was crumbling down around you, to the first class treatment that you have received, to the care, to some of the wonderful doctors and practices that they have out there, and some of the wonderful charities that's out there. This is an opportunity to try and, give that little bit back. So big man is going to open up his yard. There's going to be some torture about there the weekend. Have you started washing yet?
I will start at the day there, yes.
You can do it.
Under a wee bit of pressure now.
Pressure's for tires, big man.
That's the way
Pressure's
it
for
goes.
tires. And has he get you roped into helping him do any washing yet?
No, I've avoided it. I'll just stay down the lane. I'll stay down the lane.
And you've got a really good excuse. I have no excuse, but I'm very busy. Very busy. But look, guys, you've heard Maggie's story, and from a normal day of just everything going according to plan, playing a rugby match, Randallstown, I do believe.
Yes.
Yeah, playing a rugby match, to just not feeling right, a little bit of a fall up to the Royal, as we call it, which is our sort of here in Northern Ireland, our sort of, I call it our main hospital. I think that's pretty much it. To a plane to Manchester, or a boating, I don't know what way you go to Manchester, to get to more treatment, and now back home. So, what's the charity that we're going for? We're raising money for it.
The Cancer Fund for Children.
Cancer Fund for Children, and that's a charity that is no stranger to us at GRASSMEN. It's one that we love supporting. We love the Daisy Lodge and the concept up there, and there's exciting things coming from the Cancer Fund for Children that we're hopefully going to stay involved in with them as well. So Saturday, what time's it kick off, big man?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, and there'll be a few dynos there, so come along whatever time you can. We will get them dynoed. We've just showed you an example. We have a board up there. That was from the day we run the dyno in the background. And you'll be able to take a wee look around and see the different horsepowers of the tractors and get a good old chat. Will there be any tea about?
I did a bit of cup of tea.
Any burgers?
Maybe
Not
a
that
burger.
we need any, but
No, maybe a burger, maybe
need
a
a
coffee.
burger.
Aye.
we'll need a burger. I see, you give a man a burger and tea and a tractor and a dyno. That's a great combination.
Everyone will be there for a while.
And
Long as they deep pockets, sure.
hopefully we can raise a lot of money. And if you don't have a tractor or you're not bringing a tractor, it's still fine. Come on ahead, and Jimmy will turn you upside down, give you a wee shake, and we'll find a few quid for the kit. And if you have a tractor, bring it along. 30 quid entry fee for a dyno, which is, to be honest, it's cheap. And you have to think of the guys that's bringing their dynos. If I've got this right, it's Big Brian Horner. And
Steve Moore and Johnson Galton.
two local John Deere dealers, well, I suppose, you know. So what do you reckon, Jimmy? Should we be doing 155 at the back end?
Aye, I'd say just about.
He says we're not allowed to write yes on the board. See you all on Saturday. Thank you very much for calling and having a wee chat with us.